training completed.
Alright, welcome back. We're getting alerts from events and things popping up here. But we're back. We've got mail. Let's look at the mail. What does it say? Oh, they're recruiting. Somebody's recruiting. Let's see what it says, just because, yeah, it's rude not to open your mail, right? The Baby Empire. Baby Empire? Baby Empire. I don't know. Baby. Probably baby. You know, that's not quite how you spell baby. 0% tax. Okay. I'm not going to completely read it. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at it to see what it is. What do they require? Okay, they require friendly attitude and ability to understand and type English. And they use Discord. So that's kind of cool. All right. Yeah, we'll probably not join anything called the Babby Empire. But it was nice for them to send me mail. So, close that out. By the way, we were doing all of, and I'm saying we, when I recorded towards the end of December, started this character and everything, they had been giving away gifts for both first year, I think first month, I don't know, and Christmas, the winter event. So they had a bunch of gifts. I did like log on every day and get the gifts and redeem them. So real quick, we're going to go through and see what these gifts are. First thing we get is Interstellar Credits. So that's cool. 10,000 Interstellar Credits, which isn't a lot, but it's nice to have. They gave us a book, a learning book for biology. I don't know what that does exactly. They gave us a festival snowball launcher. I know that was part of the event mission thing, but we'll take it. Yeah, open it. And there we go. We got a snowball launcher. 10,000 skill points. Those are always useful for training. You auto train skills with skill points. A defensive ship module. Let's see what's in it. Open the container. It looks like it's going to be a, what did it say? I saw where it said it. It looks like it is a small clarity ward enduring shield booster. I don't know what all those words mean. There's a booster of some kind. I'm not going to redeem that one just yet because the boosters end up getting on your character, and when you use them, they automatically are automatically used. So I don't want to. I didn't know that when I was on my other character and I used it, and I was like, oh crap, I got to use this now. And then I got into a mission that I almost didn't survive. So because I was trying to hurry up and take a mission to utilize the benefit of the booster that I was getting. I don't know what this is. It says it's Ice Storm Filament. I'm sure it has something to do with the winter event, but we'll get it. 20,000 Interstellar Credits, so that's good. This one is 10,000 more skill points, so we'll take that, sure. A Rifter Aurora Universal Skin. I don't know if I play. I think Rifter is a Minmatar ship, but who knows? And they gave us a free frigate class ship, so let's see what it is. A Merlin. Oh, Merlins are nice, if I remember correctly. So we'll take that. A frigate skin. So this will be used on any. This is useful on any frigate. Open it. 25,000 skill points. So we're going to redeem that. A destroyer skill book, so that's good. We'll learn how to use destroyers. A Caladari, so you know that's who we are. We're Caladari. A Kestrel Aurora skin. The Aurora skin is part of the event. I think it's the event color skin. I don't know. All of them are Aurora colors. Interstellar credits in the amount of 50,000. So wow, that's so far we're at 80,000 just from getting presents. 25,000 skill points. A destroyer class ship. This will be interesting. A cormorant. So we'll take that and see what it looks like. A destroyer skin. Cormorant skin. Sunset skin. It's got red and white, so that'll be cool. A Punisher Aurora. A Tristan Aurora. These are names of ships. The when I keep saying that it's the name of a ship, it's the use. It's where we can use it. That's another booster. You can tell these boosters are all look like this. This is a woman's permaband tour hat. This is one of those things I told you was like a some kind of trophy or something. That, for far as I can tell, you don't use it for anything, but we'll redeem it. 50,000 skill points. So we'll take that. We're almost at 100,000 skill points. This will put us over 100,000 right here. So we'll take it. This is a Tranquil exotic filament. I don't know what the filaments are for. I'm sure there's some kind of use. A blueprint for a cruiser starship. So we'll be able to craft a cruiser. And it's for the MOA. I don't know what a MOA is, but that's the type of ship it is. And then a limited Sith booster, which, like I said, we're not going to use any of the boosters just yet unless it starts dwindling down. The one that has the least amount of days attached to it looks like this one. I have to use it in what looks like 13 or 15 days. I can't quite see that small. Looks like 13 days. So within 13 days, I have to use these. So that's good. All right, so let's close that out. That was all a bunch of presents. And you'll see the new things pop up here. And they all got these little red marks beside them. Now, the thing about these guys here, actually, let's inject that skill. So I'll be able to use that. Can we inject this one? Yes. Okay. I'll always inject the skill. But yeah, this, you can't put it on or anything. I tried it on my other character. I was like, what is this for? This is the MOA blueprint. Let's look at the ship. Does it show us the ship? Or does it just show us the blueprint? It just shows us the blueprint. Oh well, I thought maybe we could look at the ship. Required skills. It says required skill is industry. Oh wait, industry is required skill to make the ship. All right, so let's look at our hangar first, and then we'll come back to the colors. All right, so that's the new one we got last time, the Heron. So let's take a look at the Merlin. I know what it is. I've had one before when I played years and years ago. They look really cool. I like this look better than the other ships that I've seen outside of the very first one we got. But yeah, to me, that looks a lot better than this one that was using at one time called the Bantam. Looks like this, but without the cockpit up here. And it was very boxy. This one's a lot more sleek looking. And I do like this sleek looking starships. So that's the Merlin, which is a frigate. Let's look at the Cormorant. I don't know if it'll let me. It's in the queue. I don't think it'll let me. Well, I got to open it first. Yeah, I cannot operate it without the skill. So here's what we'll do. we'll go into our skill log. It's showing hacking. It says I have 10 hours left in hacking. I'm not sure why I took that one, except it was part of one of my skill plans. But we're going to go into our skill catalog and go down here to Caldari Destroyer. We're going to add it. It says 30 minutes. Instead of using my skill training, my extra skill points to apply to Destroyer, towards the end of the video, I'll go in and we'll have earned this through our playtime, and we'll take a look at the Destroyer. So we'll do that at the end of the episode and see what this cormorant looks like. As it is, pretty much any ship we have, we can outfit that we can use. So let's see what the fitting is look like. Oh, it's got 3 cannon turrets, because these little round things mean it's turret hardpoint. 3 weapon hardpoints, which are, they call them high slots. These are medium slots. These are low slots. And these are rig slots. I still haven't learned rigs just yet. I'm kind of saving that for a future video, I hope. At least if I can learn how to use them. But yeah, so if we compare it to the Heron, which is what we were using a while ago, the Heron had 3 hard points, but only 2 were turrets. Had an equal number of mid slots, but it didn't have quite as many low slots. So let's just take the new ship. We don't need all this stuff on our ship anyway. And one of the reasons that I say that is if we get destroyed, we lose it. We'll lose whatever's on the ship. So now one of the things the Heron has for sure is a drone bay. It has a fairly large drone bay, 35, and I believe that stands for M3. I believe that stands for metric tons. I can't remember for sure what the symbol means, but I want to say that's metric tons. So anyway, let's look at the Merlin again. The Merlin doesn't have as many rig points. It has 1 more low point. Doesn't have quite as many mid points, and it has an extra turret slot. So let's use it. Now I told you that last time that we were going to do either industrialist producer or industrialist entrepreneur. So we shouldn't need this ship for more than a minute or 2. Anyway. But I am going to outfit it with our gun, which, our gun is a crappy gun, but it's okay. With our afterburner. And we're going to go ahead and take this Merlin skin and take a look and see what it looks like. So it says activate skin. I have to click it to activate the skin license. And click yes. And then I go up here and I click skins. And it'll show up here, and when I click it, it appears on the hull. So it's just a paint job, basically. So, and then do I need any other? We'll go ahead and take the armor repair, because if our armor starts getting damaged, that's a good way to repair it. I don't need the cormorant skin, because I don't have the cormorant yet. We're going to go ahead and take our miner, because there's always a chance that we're going to be doing some mining with this particular person that we're going to be doing stuff for. And I told y'all that we might have some edits. If I say anything about, we'll probably have to skip this. The next thing you hear me saying is, okay, we're here, or something of that nature. So just bear with me. My editing skills are not very good yet. All right, so let's take a look at what he says. Making mountains out of molehills. This is our producer, which means they're going to be we're going to be making stuff. Fire Knight, war never stops. We need to stoke it with raw materials. I want you to mine some Veldspar for ore for me. I've uploaded a location marker on your people and places databank. Use it to find the asteroid field. Remember to fit a mining module to your ship before you go. And keep in mind that you may have to make more than one trip before you report back to me. To make it clear, I want you to mine the ore only at the location I've uploaded to you. I won't accept the ore mined anywhere else. Or it says elsewhere. And then declining emission, blah, blah, blah. So they're going to give me another miner. So it's probably good that we took this. We're going to take this ship because you can't use a miner. It is a turret, so you can't use like two miners. But on this one, we'll be able to because it has 3 mining hardpoints, and you never really want to leave space dock or the station without a gun. Oh, I need to hit the fitting. And there we go. Okay, now we'll go to the item hanger. We'll get this new miner out and we'll put it on the ship. And now we'll be able to use the mining tool and we'll be able to double its efficiency. Now, when he said we may have to make multiple trips, it's because a lot of it depends on how much is in your cargo hold. But how much did he want? He wanted 1,000 Veldspar, which is only 100 metric tons. Well, we can carry 150 metric tons in this ship. Okay, so we should be fine. All right, so let's undock. And this is one of those moments once we get there that you will see me mining, and then I will cut the recording for a little while and go back. Wow, that is a cool looking thing. That ship there, I don't know what it is. It is, can't tell. Look at. It won't let me. Okay, I don't know. I guess because he's taking off. Okay, so, well, I didn't want to open the letter. Oh, warp to location. See, he gives us the location of where he wants us to mine. He says you can't mine the ore elsewhere. From what I remember, that's not entirely true, but I can't remember what the circumstances are. Like, I want to say that if you go over here and you mine an asteroid and you get some Veldspar, it counts. And the Veldspar, which is the asteroid here. So you can read it when it's up against my ship. All right, so let's orbit it. But anyway, what I was saying was, if you mine some and you get some in your cargo hold from the asteroid, so let's turn our miner tools on and let's target the asteroid, and it's going to start mining. Anyway, as long as you get some ore from this area, it considers whatever ore that you turn in as complete. See, that this signifies that it. Now keep mining until you get 1,000 units to my station. So we are going to look at it. Yep, we're at 130. And when we come back, hopefully we'll be at 1,000 or more. Now we're already at 207.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
And I'm sorry for the loss of audio there. I was telling y'all all about it until I realized I was on mute. But I did show you some things. It was very quiet. I apologize. But it looks like we finished our mission. What I was telling you about the... well, you can see my mouse was moving and I wasn't saying a thing. Was that some missions take the item from you, which they took 1,000 of the stuff, but it it left me the 500. Here, let me show it again. It left me 500 because it only needed 1,000. Some missions actually let you keep the item, and I haven't quite figured that out yet. Okay, so this one says, let's move on to the next stage of the process. Go out there, find an asteroid belt, and mine some feldspar. You'll need at least 100 units. Then process it here at the station and give me the results. If you succeed, I'll give you a new mining frigate. Now, what I can do is go out there and I can mine 150 units or 100 units of feldspar to refine. That's what it's asking me to do, is to refine, to reprocess it, and it reprocesses into 150 titanium. The benefit to what I just did by mining a full cargo hold is I already have extra feldspar. So instead of going and showing you another process of mining, which is the exact same process, we're just going to use this feldspar and advance the mission forward. Oh wait. Alright, so we're going to accept it. We're going to right click on here and click reprocess. It's going to bring up a little processing window. It's using this asteroid. It's going to refine it into 1,000. So I got 500. It's going to give me 1,000 titanium. So let's reprocess it. Tritanium. I don't know how you pronounce that exactly. I say tritanium. Alright, so it's transferred to the hangar. Now he wants 150 of it, so let's complete the mission. And that's it. He gave us credit for it. Look at that. So we're moving forward faster than some other missions do, just because, hey, I got ahead. Something just come up. That's right up your alley. The next stage of the industrial process is building something. I want you to give me 2 civilian afterburners. I don't care how you do it. You could mine nearby asteroids and reprocess the results. For example, although you end up buying them from someone else, I would appreciate if you at least repackage them first. So make sure they're repackaged. Or we can use the blueprints and make them. So we'll accept the mission. We're going to use this blueprint and find out what it takes to make it. So let's double click on it. It's going to bring up our industrial window. It says it needs tritium or titanium. It needs 84 titanium for 1. So if I want to make 2 of them, I'm going to need at least 128, I think that says, titanium. Well, guess what we already have right here. So we can keep moving this process forward. Instead of having to go out and get the materials, or worse, buy this, from the market when we don't really have that much money to begin with. Even though we kind of got a lot because of the gifts that we got. We're going to start this, and it is going to start processing. So we're creating this from the blueprint. Here's the blueprint. It's going to take us 10 minutes. So when we come back, I promise to unmute this time. When we come back, this will have counted down, and we'll talk about the next phase. And we're back. So it counted down. So we'll click on the deliver button, and it'll appear in our inventory. Now, all we have to do is talk to him, complete the mission, and boom, he gave us our reward, an expanded cargo hold module. So let's close that. Let's open our fitting. And we can put that on our ship. We don't have to. But if we want to, carry more stuff, that's what we do. And what I am going to do, if you recall, a while ago they gave us a mining ship. So I'm going to unoutfit all these modules off the ship. I don't have to unoutfit the 2 miners, but the mining ship carries a lot more ore. This is what the mining ship... Oh, wait. Put it over here. This is what the mining ship looks like. And you can see there's only... there's 3 slots, but only 2 turret slots. But we'll use the better of the 2 miners. The civilian gun. And it can carry another thing like a launcher or something, I think. But I don't have a reason to carry that. That's going to... We could carry an expanded cargo hold. I don't think that affects mine ore holds, which is what a mining hold. But let's find out if it does. So it says it carries 5,000. Just curious now. Does expanded cargo hold also expand your mining hold? No. Still says 5,000. So that's yet another reason why we really don't need that module on there. So we'll stick with our ore. Put our little afterburner on. And let's see what he has for us to do now, because I have a feeling that we're not going to have the ore to do whatever he wants. For you, my friend, there's always something. Any industry mogul with their salt knows how to fight for their bounty. Uh-oh, maybe I should have stayed with the fighting ship. I'm sending you to mine in an area infested with rogue drones. No, this is a... Let's see if you can survive the trip and bring the processed goods. So he wants 7,000 tritium, which is 70 metric tons, which we could have fit it in the Merlin, but we got the same gun on this ship, and it's really not advantageous to use the Merlin. I'm sending you to mine an area infested with... Oh, I already read that. Okay, so let's accept the mission. It warns you about the cargo capacity, but it doesn't take into account your mining ore hold. It only takes into account the cargo hold. I don't know why. That's got to be a glitch. But apparently it's been a glitch for a long time. Alright, so let's undock. And again, we'll go do a cut after we get to mining. But let's see how this mission goes. This is our first fight, actually. Well, we're going to warp into the station here, aren't we? Yep. Whoa! Like I say, you can warp through anything in this game. You can really even sublight through most things. Some things you come in contact with, it's like, no, we can't fly through this, and it turns you around. But, wow, we just entered some kind of nebula, didn't we? But here it is. Here's where we're going to go. These little ores. So let's double click it. We can head that way. And you can see here, there's a moth apis. So let's target it. We'll go ahead and target both of them. And let's start shooting at them. And at the same time, let's target our ore, because we're going to orbit the ore and we're going to start mining it. So I'm going to click on the feldspar. We're going to start mining because we got work to do here. You ain't worried about these drones. We're going to take them out. Oh, I got to start shooting again at another one. And I can watch the drone, or I can watch my asteroid, or I can just leave it free so I can look around. You can tell that we're doing some damage with this little Gatling gun on these drones. Drones are usually not quite this easy to take out, but they are pretty easy. And we got a combat level 1 activity mastery, tracker mastery. So I don't know what that quite means. It's just a milestone, I think. So since we're here, we have officially finished off the drones. They're nowhere to be found. And we're mining our ore. Let's open our cargo hold. We can see where we're at on our ore. We still haven't got our first bit of ore just yet. Oh, there it is. 900. That's a pretty good haul for that first mining jaunt. But since he wants 1,000 tritium, we need at least like 500, I think it is. So when we come back from this little pause, let's track the, there we go. We'll track the asteroid while we're mining it. I'll move this over so we can see. And I'm not going to leave it going too much, but this is how I watch the mining when I'm doing it. And you can see our shields are recharging slowly. So when we come back, hopefully we'll have 5,000. Depends on how long I want to wait, because we need at least 1,000. Is that what I said? No, he wanted 1,000 tritium, didn't he? We want 7,000 tritium. We need at least like around 150,000. Is that right? That can't be right. Oh, it's I'm going the reverse. We need at least 3,500 to get 7,000 tritium, and that's assuming that it is 2 for 1, like I'm thinking. I went backwards with the 2 for 1. So when we come back, we're going to have a full cargo hold, and see you in a bit. Okay, and we're full. So let's head back to, so we gotta go over here. I gotta find the space station on my map, because it's looking for titanium and all I have is feldspar, so I have to reprocess it, and you can't do that in space. See? So let's go dock with the station. And if you noticed, while I wasn't talking, I still showed you some little minor mistakes I made. I stepped away from the screen a little bit, which there's nothing wrong with it. In fact, when I know I need ore or something like that, this was when I used to play. I would do some AFK mining. There's people that have
docking permission requested.
Click programs that allow their mining tool to click on the next asteroid or the next thing in their list, or just something. I don't know how the thing works, to be honest. I just know that they have click buttons that they can AFK mine for a long period of time, you know? Okay, so we're here. We have this in our cargo hold. We should be able to reprocess now. See, it's going to give us, let's see, 100,000. Alright, so that's more than enough, because he only wants 7,000. So he wants it in our cargo hold. It's in our, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. It's in here. So I'm gonna move it over. I don't think I actually have to. I think if I talked to him, he would let me have credit for it. We're gonna do this anyway. Alright, because then I know it works. That way I know it works. I can talk to him, complete the mission, and I'm not sure what the total time frame is on how long it took to mine, but I would guess for 5,000 ore with one miner, it probably took about an hour. If I can figure out how to put it up on screen on the video, I will, but it was a long time. That's why I went AFK, because I was like, I got stuff I got to do in real life. Okay, so next mission. I have just the thing you want. You've mined, processed, built, and fought. Now let's see if you can transport my goods safely. Take the electric parks out to Voyenen 9 Percon warehouse as fast as possible. So he wants us to take these crates of electronic parts over there. Now, I can take it in the miner. In fact, if I wanted to know how far I got to take it, I'll use this. I'll set destination. And holy cow, we don't want to take the miner. That is a long trip. So, you are not going to see this entire trip. I'm not going to lie. Because I've got to cut this video down. And my recording is almost at 2 hours right now. So, that's a lot. So let's refit this. We got to take our gun. It's our only gun. We're going to take our afterburner, we're going to take our repairer, and we're going to go ahead and get, I wonder what the fastest ship we have is. Let's see. Navigation. Yeah, this is warp speed, and this is acceleration, and this is inertia. Okay, so let's see how fast. So we did while we were mining. We got, here it is over here, we got our destroyer. So, oh, I clicked the wrong exit. So let's see what the destroyer looks like real quick. Wow, that's pretty. Looks like these look like it might have guns on the side, because look at all these hard points. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8 hard points. One of them is a launcher. With a launcher hard point, and the other 7 are 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, the other 7 are turret hard points. So that's pretty impressive. We won't be taking that because we want to hang on to that little puppy. So let's use a ship that I feel like is somewhat disposable. So we'll take the ugly one. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're not really doing anything with it except transporting something. And I just don't like this ship. It's just, I mean, there's the cockpit there, and it looks like it's in the middle of a, you would think this is a whole bunch of guns, but no, it's not. All right, so we'll put that on there, and we'll put how much? Okay, so it can carry plenty. I'm looking for the crates. Oh, I didn't take the mission yet. So I got the afterburner. I gotta put the afterburner on, and that's all we're going to take. I don't see any reason to take anything else. We're going to get out of that. You really should never leave without a gun, just in case you have to defend yourself. Crates of electronics. Put it in our cargo hold. We got our destination set. We're going to undock. And just like in the other episode, you've seen us jump through jump gates. This is a bunch of warp of this right here. If you watch, I'm gonna hit autopilot. This first set, I'm gonna show you what the autopilot does. Starting now. So it's set.
Warping to Stargate.
Warp to Stargate.
Warp drive active.
Warp drive active. And we're going to hit warp. Any minute now. Any minute. There we go. And once we get to the Stargate, it looks we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Stargates to go through. That's a lot. That's the longest. That's the longest trip for a noob I have ever seen. All right, so
Stargate.
we're gonna approach it. Because I'm sitting here watching it, I'm gonna hit this afterburner so we can get there faster. I was gonna go through the ships and kind of look at which ones were faster and use the faster one, but I'm not, because I'll go AFK and do some stuff that I need to do anyway.
Autopilot jumping.
But yeah, this is it. That's pretty much what this is going to involve, and we're going to do this after we come out. Autopilot's going to find the next Stargate, which is
Warping to Stargate.
Shahookan.
Warp drive active.
And we're going to go towards it. It's going to keep doing this until we get to the station, and it will auto dock at the station. The autopilot will auto dock at the station. So when I come back, we'll be at the next station, and that's probably the next scene you're going to see, because I'm going AFK. I don't want to pause the video, actually.
Approaching Stargate.
But yeah, we go through. I will say this before we go, that if you're doing this without the safety protection on, you know, when I'm no longer a noob, that's going off, and you kind of have to pay a little bit of attention, because pirates like to take your stuff. But I'm not really carrying anything but a mission objective. They don't want that. They want valuables. And valuables meaning like they're going to stop mining haulers, you know, big mining haulers usually, but they'll take little ones too. They don't care. But since we're not really moving anything that they're going to be interested in, I'm done. So okay, we'll be back just shortly. Okay, and we're back. It didn't take quite as long as mining. Of course, we did mine a cargo hold full of ore instead of just what they were asking for. But yeah, it didn't take quite as long. It took about, I'd say, 10 minutes at best. You know, warping even requested. 10, you know, jump gates. It's not horrible, and you notice the autopilot's still on. I'm not doing any of this.
Autopilot disabled. Waypoint
reached. So, and then we just talk to the guy. It takes the stuff out of our cargo hold, and we're done. Now we got to go back. So we'll set destination. We got to go back to talk to him, because you can't really talk to him unless it gives you the option. And sometimes it will give you an option to remote. Take a mission remotely, but most of them don't. So we have to go back, and that's why I said we'll be back, because we're going to start this process over again, and we're going to warp back. So, like I said, it took maybe 10 minutes. I didn't actually look at the time frame, but travel, although it does take a while to get like a lot of jumps away if you're really going somewhere.
Approaching station.
Because in fact, while it's going in the station, let's take a look at the map. I can find it again. Map, and I'll show you kind of where we went. All these routes here, I think, is places we've been. This is not quite. See, we're here.
Docking permission requested.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Docking
6,
request
7.
accepted.
I think about one of these, or one of these over here, is where we went.
Autopilot disabled.
Whoa! I don't know why it jumped over here. It jumped to the point of no return. So, all right, we gotta get out of the map. But you see, okay, now we're going to start a new conversation. For you, there's always something. Now for some more complicated production, I want you to make me 20 units of cap boosters. You'll need the minerals Mexilon, Pyrite, Titanium, which you can easily acquire by mining and reprocessing ore from pyroxes Plagio class, so it's telling you what kind of asteroids to look for. Jaspit or Hemorphite asteroids. So we're going to accept this. The problem is I don't know where to find all those asteroids, and I don't really want to invest the time going and finding them. Since we did get quite a bit of ISK out of our presents, I'm going to go ahead and buy them. So let's put this in our processing or production unit. It'll pop up here and it'll tell me what I need. I have to do how many? It said 20. Well, this is 10 for one run. So we'll bump this up to 2 for 2 runs because we need 20. And we got plenty of titanium. Okay, so I need pyrite and mexilon. So the good news is I can go right here. I need 80 pyrite. So let's buy this type. Just make it quick and easy because it'll load in how much the quantity is. We're getting the best price for it. It's 4 jumps away. But what I don't want to do is have to go somewhere to get it. So let's check this one and see what it says. Buy this type. It's also, it's 7 jumps away. I really don't want to do that. So let's go back to this one. We can either buy this type and hit advanced, and this will change it to where range station. Now, this is the thing about this one is this is putting in an order for it. So we'd have to wait till somebody actually lets us have it. Now sometimes you can put this order in and it automatically goes through, but it doesn't have our quantity right. So we need 80 of these units. Okay. This is a good price because it's below the national average or regional average. So we could put in an order, and as soon as some of it comes up and somebody sells it immediately, they want us to like sell it immediately, we'll get a good bid price for it because they'll basically just sell it to us for what we're asking for. But again, I don't want to have to wait if there's not any at the station. So what I'm going to do instead is view market details. That's right underneath it. And so now it's given us, if I just make sure that it's set on the jumps category, which it is, it tells me how much is available at this station and what the low price is. Even better than that, I think I can expand this down. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. And we can see everything that's at this station and all the prices. Well, the best price seems to be this. Somebody's trying to undercut each other right here in the lower range. This seems to be the best price with the most quantity. I don't really need this much. But if I right click and click buy this, and I put in 80, it's going to sell it to me. Now, if you notice, it's about, well, it says it's 200% above the regional average. But I'm willing to pay that much just to get this little bit amount. I mean, it's still only about 4,000 ISK. I've got plenty of ISK now at the moment, and I want to get this mission over with. So I am going to hit buy. You've chosen to buy this for this percentage. It's so above that. See, they're warning you because you're paying a lot of money for it. But I'm not buying that much quantity, so I don't mind. Boom. Now I have it. It's in my station. When I close this out, it shows blue right here. So let's do the same thing for this one. We already did that. It's not here. So we're going to click View Market Details. It's showing us at the station. See, somebody's trying to charge 100,000 for each unit. And compared to everyone else, that is ridiculous. I don't know why they're trying to charge that much. This person here is trying to undercut this one. So we're going to buy this. I don't remember the quantity. Let me look at the quantity. I need 25. I only need 25. So let's get 25 of this. I'm going to pay nearly 5,000. And that's 166, so it's actually cheaper than the other one was. I mean, cheaper percentage-wise, how much profit loss you're making. But we're not trying to make profit loss. This is really good for playing the market. And you can play the market just like in the real market. You can play this market really well. This person is not playing the market well, Okay, let's buy this. And that's what is neat about this game is a lot of the stuff in the game is very realistic in how it functions. In fact, it's very realistic. It's a real situation. It has realistic situations. All the people in here are real except for the agents that you take missions from. And so if you come in contact with somebody and they're selling 100,000 units for, about 2,000 times the regional average, they're just sitting there with a bunch of stuff out there for no reason. So this is going to take us 10 minutes to craft. We're going to pause, and when we come back, this will be crafted. And here we are on the countdown, the last 30 seconds for making cap boosters. Now in production, there are a few more things we will be doing. I believe at the very last mission is we make a ship. I'm hoping that all of my recording time isn't going to be more than an hour, but I can't, I know I've got a total of 2 hours right now recorded, but I know a lot of that will be cut out. So let's deliver our package. Good. We got our cap boosters. Close our production tab, and we're going to talk to him. It says it has to be in your cargo hold. It doesn't. As long as it's in the station hangar, it's fine. Complete the mission. As long as it's in the station hangar of the agent that you're talking to, that is. Okay, so we got that. We got some ISK for it. So let's request a new mission. Now this is part 7. So we got 3 more missions. This one and 2 more missions to go, I do believe. Or 3 more missions to go. Something just came up. Now that I have the cap boosters, we got a buyer lined up. So they're going to ask us to deliver it. Okay. That said, pick up the cap boosters from your hangar here, post haste, and bring them to my buyer at Unpass 9 Moon 5 Space Lane Patrol Logistics Support. Remember to let me know when you're done. So accept that mission. We'll see. Oh, you know what? I need to set my route so I can see how far we're going. We only have to go 1 jump, so that's not too bad. I may actually let it record depending on how much recording time I have. Now we got to put the cap boosters in our cargo hold. I'm still using the Bantam, the ugly ship, but that's because I'm just not afraid to lose that ship if something does happen and maybe somebody attacks me. And I somehow am no longer, invulnerable. Now, I don't know how long you get to be invulnerable. I want to say it's a good, week's worth of full play time, I want to say.
Autopilot engaged.
But I'm not positive. I really don't know how long I can remain in the safety net zone.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Docking request
So as we get in, this will change from dock to start conversation.
Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached.
See? And then we'll have the conversation. We'll complete the mission. That's it. Now we literally go back. I can also, instead of just doing it in the mission thing, I can right click on him. This is the agent of interest. This is the one we just completed our mission from. And he should stay in here even though he's not at this station. Set him as a destination, and that puts him back up here where we want to go. These are not available to me, but if they are available to me, it'll say available to you, and it'll have a tab like that, and it'll have whoever's available. This will say this. Sometimes it'll also say not at this station or something like that. I can't remember what changes that. So we're going to jump back and we'll see you in a few minutes. And so it just said approaching station. I didn't get it the pause unrecorded by the time it said it, but you can see that we're at a different station. And we're going in. Autopilot's still set, so it'll go in when I get there. Yeah, I've got right now about 2 hours and 15 minutes of record time, and that's in outside of when I just paused it and didn't actually record jumping or doing some mining or whatever. So, alright, so here's a mission suited for someone of your caliber. Let's try building something more complicated. So we're building something again. A friend of mine needs a fast vessel, so I want you to take this blueprint copy and construct a shuttle for him. So, and don't bother buying it from the market. It needs to be manufactured by you. So let's accept this mission. Requires a total capacity of 5,000 cargo units, but your active ship only has a space for 270. That's if we had to transport it, but we don't. Alright. Okay, let's close. Let's open our inventory. They gave us this overdrive injector for doing one of those missions a while ago. But we want to make a civilian Caldari shuttle. So we'll double click it. What do I need? I need Veldspar, or Tritanium. And I've already got it. I've already got everything I need. So all I gotta do is hit the start button. It'll take 5 minutes, 4 minutes and 40 seconds. So 4 minutes and 40 seconds and we'll be done. That is all this takes. And we'll be back shortly. And I realize that as I was about to say, and we're back, you never really went anywhere. And I've been saying that the whole time. I would pause the video or know that I'm going to cut. You're just waiting on me, but there's really no wait time on the video. So I don't know why I'm saying we're back. But anyway, we're hitting deliver. We're going to talk to him. We're going to complete this mission. Now, he's going to tell us, turns out one of my production assistants was a spy. Spy for the enemy. He's gone into hiding, so I need you to draw him out. You're acting as a decoy, mining until enemy forces turn up. Destroy them and bring the spy to me. You may keep whatever ore you find out there. Make sure you have a mining laser so they'll notice you. Okay, so we're going to accept it. What we're going to do is we're going to fit, and the only reason I know this is, like I said, I did this mission on a different character, on a different different empire earlier. I need to fit. I need to pull the fitting, pull the stuff off of my ship. There we go. Take the gun. I'll go ahead and take the afterburner. Okay, and we're gonna change to the mining vessel because it doesn't really matter what vessel. It's a basic mission. It's a newbie mission. So we got a mining laser. We're gonna get the civilian Gatling gun. We're gonna get our afterburner. This is a good afterburner. You know, I want to get the civilian afterburner, which is a crappy one. Mostly because I don't want to have to if I do happen to lose it. Oh, I got titanium in my cargo hold. So let's move that out of my cargo hold and put it back in here. I didn't even know I had that. Okay, so let's go. And the other reason is I know that this the the mission he's sending me on, the ore is a rarer ore. It's one of the ores that it was asking us to do
Warp drive
when
active.
we made the... What did we make? What did we make? Let's see if I can open the industry thingy. I don't know that I can open it while we're warping through space. Apparently I can't. But anyway, when we made the piece of equipment earlier, this piece of ore, gosh, this is it. This is like the only asteroid out here. Oh no, there's some more over there. Okay. So we're going to pick that ore. It's called kernite. I can't remember what it refines into. But after I get done fighting this guy off and talking to you guys, I'm going to mine the rest of this ore. Because it's a rare metal. It's not rare, super rare. The super rare metals are in low sec space. But it's valuable enough, and I want to say it's valuable for our next mission, but I'm not positive on that. But what's going to happen is we're looking to see how much of this ore mining hold will fill up. And we have to finish this mission, we don't have to have the ore. We have to have the production assistant. So we literally have to fight the bad guy when they show up. They'll drop the production assistant as like a reward or a cargo crate. And we have to pick it up and take them into our cargo hold. So we'll mine until it shows
is depleted.
The asteroid already depleted? Wow. Okay, well let's go find another one then. Let's click mining. Here we go. Go to the next one. Go to the next mine. I mean asteroid. Where are they? Oh, there it is. Now, the person ought to show up any minute. He'll pop onto your general tab as a red icon. Maybe if he ever jumps in. If not, we're going to mine all this ore. It's not too much because there's only what, 7 asteroids. I haven't seen any other ones. Look at the mining tab again. 1, 2, 3. There's quite a few, more than I thought. Oh, the bad guy's here. Oh, I did target him. I didn't push the fire button on him. I was busy watching the ore, thinking about my ore, what I was going to do with it. If it's not needed in the next mission, this is a little more valuable, so we'll make a little more profit. And there goes the bad guy. Alright, so we really don't have to continue mining. So I'm going to wait for him to drop the cargo container. There it is. We're going to approach it. I'm going to leave the mining laser on. We're just going to the cargo container. We're not really doing anything else. We're going to open it when we get in range. We're going to put him in our cargo hole. And that shows that now we can leave. But because I'm going to mine these asteroids, it's going to take us a minute to leave.
The asteroid is depleted.
It depleted, so let's target the next one and head towards it. Okay, let's start the conversation. Good job. All right, right, let's see what his last mission is. Mission suited for someone of your caliber. You've done a great job so far mastering the intricacies of industry, mining, reprocessing, ferrying, building, and murdering everyone who stands in your way. We're ready now for your final assignment. You're going to build me a full-fledged. It needs to be ready. Full-fledged frigate. I missed the word. Frigate needs to be ready for capsular use and able to hold a complementary crew, along with every kind of subcomponent and feature that a capsuleer would expect from that class of ship. I'll give you the blueprint copy. Finding the resources is up to you. Good luck. And it is going to grant us a Bantam blueprint, the ship that I hate. But for a reward, we will get a Badger. So, yeah, we're going to get to make the one ship that I really didn't like. But we'll get a Bantam frigate after doing the mission. So, we're going to accept this. Mission involves, but it's not really going to do that because we're already at the station where he's at. Okay. So now, first of all, let's open our mining hole and reprocess our ore. So we got all this kernite. It's going to give us Mexilon and Isogen. And it gave us a whole bunch of Mexilon and Isogen. So now, do I have anything else on the ship? No. We are going to open this in our industrial unit and see we needed oxygen. We also needed Mexilon, but we didn't. We needed more Mexilon than we got, but we couldn't haul anymore, so we'll just have to buy that. And we need a bunch of pyrite. So again, we're going to click on View Market Details. We're going to find sellers in this station for the cheapest price that we can find. And that'll be this guy who's undercutting everybody. We're going to purchase 4,275 units. Buy this. What did I say? 4,275 units. It's above the regional average. Yes, I know. And then we're going to need... Oh, let me close this one out. Because when I click open. Okay, then we're going to need... I've got 1230 and I need 1782. So I'm going to need 552. So let's market details. In this station, the cheapest one we can find, which is this one. And I said 552. And we're going to buy it. It's 168, still above the regional average. And now we have everything we need. We're going to start the mission. And it takes an hour and a half. And I've got 12 minutes left. But it occurred to me about 20 minutes into this, but I was editing, so I didn't... I was editing what I've already recorded, so I didn't really worry about it too much. We have a Bantam. That's what he wanted. We have a Bantam in our ship hangar. It's the one we've been using. So if I make sure that we're using it, this is a fast. Obviously, I'm not saving much right now, but this would be a quick way to finish this mission set. And I thought, I can show this. So let's, I'm also going to show you guys the destroyer. So I'm going to go ahead and change to the destroyer, but we're going to reveal it here in just a second. We've already seen it, but I'm going to still show show it off just a little bit. But we can repackage this right there. Repackage it, yes. And that's going to set it up for sale. And then we just talk to this guy, even though I'm still making the one that he asked me to make. Watch this. I can go ahead and complete it. And boom, we're done. We're done with his, and he's turned red because he's like, yeah, you're done with me. And it says, superb, I hate to see you go, but I cannot keep you here among other lowly production assistants. Well, congratulations, Fire Knight. With the successful production of that Bantam, you've proven you have what it takes to get by on your own out there. You've shown that not only are you willing to take on challenging work, you can deliver results too. There are plenty of agents out there who would be only too happy to employ someone like that. Keep it in mind if you're ever looking for some work. Best of luck in the future, my friend. Stay loyal to the Caldari, and you'll do well. Of course, you don't have to stay loyal because you can just go work for a corporation, do whatever you want. In fact, you can, honestly, I go off on talking these tangents, but honestly, you can go to work for any of the empires as a Caldari. If I decide I want to go to the right now, if I want to find out where the starting area for, say, the Galente are, I can take my ship, I can fly all the way over there, and I can start career agent missions, I believe. I don't know if I can do the career agents. But I think I can start career mission agents over under the Galente. If you can't do the career agents, I know you can do some of the other mission agents. But you got to build up reputation for each one, so you got to look for the one that has the lowest reputation. But anyway, that's the end of that set. And of course, we're still making the Bantam. But let's look at the ships we have. So here is the destroyer that we got for a present from I don't remember if it was for winter or for just being a noob. They kind of give noobs presents too. I showed you what the fitting looked like. We don't have enough guns to fill up this thing yet. We will have a few after we do some of the fighting missions. They'll give us guns in the fighting missions. So that's why you don't want to take this out, because it's just wasting space. It's not as good at handling as the frigates. It's good, but it's just it's a large frigate that has less turning and maneuvering capability, less speed. You can tell it's even slower in warp than say the even the mining vessel was 5.0 in warp. But we don't have enough guns to outfit the thing, so why take it out? But let's look at the one that we got for completing his mission set. This is called the Badger. I haven't seen this one before. If I have a... Oh, it looks like... It reminds me a lot of the speeder bike thing. I don't know what that thing was called. That Ray was riding in The Force Awakens. Which I never did understand that. Why would you have something that huge as a vehicle when they make the speeder bikes like what the Empire rode on years before, or the swoops for Anakin rode in episode, what was it, 2? He was riding a swoop, which is basically just another version of a speeder bike. And then, anyway, okay, I'm going on a tangent about the new Star Wars series that I don't like, so there's no reason to do that. If you like it, more power to you. You can continue watching them. I've seen them once. I even try to watch some of them multiple times because. Anyway, moving on. I kept thinking I was judging it too harshly. That wasn't I decided that wasn't the case. Anyway, moving on. So this is the Bantam. What is it fitting like? It's only got one turret. That's lame. And it's got another high slot for a launcher. So that's kind of cool. You got a turret and a launcher. I don't know. It's got a ton of mid slots. This looks like something you would take as a survey vessel or as a recovery, like a salvaging vessel. That's what this looks like. Because you can put... but I don't even know that it has enough slots. I mean, I would still want a gun on the thing. But a salvager doesn't take up a launcher or a turret slot. I don't know. But... You know, it takes probes, so it might be something that you would use for, what's it called? The architect stuff that we learned in the Explorer mission. You know what? Let's close the fitting window. Let's look at the info and see what they say about it in its historical archive info stuff description. Industrial is the Badger class Industrial is the main cargo carrier. Oh, it's a cargo carrier. I didn't think to look at the size of the cargo hold. For the Caldari state, particularly in long, arduous trade runs, huge size and comfortable armament makes it perfect for equipped for those tasks. Although the Caldari seldom let it roam alone. Okay, so let's see how big the cargo hold is. That I didn't think of that. Can't see the numbers. Oh wait, they're right here. 4,000. Oh, okay. So you can put 4,000 metric tons in the thing. Ooh, and they gave us an expanded cargo hold in one of those missions. So we can, nope, not that one. 2 expanded cargo holds. Cool. So let's expand the cargo hold. See how big it gets. 5,653 metric tons. That's enough to carry 2 frigates that are repackaged. 2 repackaged frigates. It's enough to carry 2 repackaged frigates. Let me show you. I want to make sure they don't have weapons on them, because I don't know what happens if you repackage them with weapons on them. If you lose them or what. Can I not repackage this ship? I guess it's my starting ship, so maybe not. What about this one? Does this one, does the Merlin have anything on it? No. I really want to sit there and repackage my Merlin. This thing I know for a fact doesn't have anything on it. Okay, so let's repackage them. Where are they? Where's the repackage? Oh, I can't repackage it because I'm sitting in it. Okay. Put this one back on. Now, let's repackage. There we go. Yes. Package. And did that industrial thing ever finish? Have I been talking for 10 minutes? I'd be surprised if I've been talking for 10 minutes, but not that surprised, because I know I talk a lot. And I know I'm already past my hour. I apologize. My usual time frame. What is the holdup here? There we go. Okay, it's got 3 minutes left. I'm not going to stop. Well, let's close that. Let's repackage the Merlin. Even if I don't want to. And now, let's put them in the cargo hold of the Badger. And see, I've still got 600 metric tons left. And there they are, 2 frigates sitting in my cargo hold. That's pretty significant. If you're like changing stations, like you want to change your home station, you want to haul a bunch of stuff across the verse, that's where you do it. You know, you take these cargo ships and you can do that. So, okay, well, let's open these back up, because I'm going to want to use, especially this one. I'm gonna want to use that one when we start fighting stuff, because I like this ship. Um, okay, and I think the skin is either also used as a higher graded ship, like this is a frigate. I think its skin is also used for a destroyer. Um, but if not, it used to be, because way back when I played the first time, over a decade ago, this was a destroyer, or at least the one I had on my old account was a destroyer, and this was it. This was the shape, and I liked it. That was my favorite ship, but I just remember it was a destroyer. But yeah, so all right, we'll put our paint job back on it, and we'll let the industrial count down when we come back. Something I did want to show you guys, that I got distracted because we were busy doing things, was the map. Okay, so I told y'all this is where we've been. So I wanted to show you how big the universe is. It's still going. It's not quite small enough to fit in the hole. I mean, it does kind of. This is the edge, and this is kind of the edge down here. But yeah, that is the universe right there. It's pretty good size. Every dot is a system, is a star system. So that's pretty cool. I think that's just really cool. It's almost as big. One universe, maybe one. This universe is maybe potentially as big as maybe one of stars. Not stars. No Man's Sky. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry to the people who really love No Man's Sky and hate Star Citizen, but it's probably as big as one of the universes in No Man's Sky. But this is where we've gone. We've gone to, like, I don't know, maybe 10 systems, and I think the dotted lines are systems we hadn't gone to, because the names aren't showing up unless I hover over them. So I think these are the only systems we've been to. Yeah. So I thought that would be neat to show off. So this is Fire Knight signing off. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and Godspeed.